I miss y'all already. Man, today was a motherfucking day, and it's funny because all day, again, I working on various things, getting tape finished, uh, the podcast, which I'm talking about right now, because it's crazy how life work, right? I go ahead and I've been itching on this idea for a minute, kind of hesitant, and I said, "Fuck it," I go through with it or whatever, right? I do the prelude episode because I was like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just gonna freestyle this shit and see what the fuck happen. Then I do the debut episode. Initially, I was like, man, I just want to have like my loved ones pull up, like tap in or whatever. But like timeline wise, that shit just did not line up. Everybody, my fucking friends and shit also goddamn busy because motherfuckers is grown, motherfuckers got kids, jobs, and all type of shit, whatever. So it just shouldn't line up. And obviously, I don't feel talk with because that's some homies. Like, fuck, we're gonna chat. And then I was thinking, all right, cool, because I named the episode 1, which is the second. Damn, I'm already fucking this shit up from the jump. I called episode 1 episode 0, so whatever. I'm just saying the third episode. Third episode, which is technically the second. I'm gonna label it the worker. So just for context, these first 11, 12 episodes will be all kind of themed on each, like the track list name, and I'm gonna give some context to my life and share stories in correlation with each one of the songs. So that way you kind of guys have context to like me, and maybe you could make even some of the things I'm talking about a little deeper or whatever the case may be. So on Sunday, the title of the podcast is going to be called The Worker. And I was thinking about it and I got hella excited because I was like, damn, bro, like I've been working like a regular fucking job. I mean, I've had little odd jobs. Like, I was even thinking back in the day, like when I was 8, 9 years old, my auntie used to like take me with her to fucking fix house. I don't even know what the fuck she was doing. I don't know if she was fixing the house or adjusting whatever. I just know she was painting, fixing holes, doing all type of shit. And now I'm just like, I'm gonna get these little $20. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a jit, so my auntie let me bullshit and play Pokemon in the corner. Anyways, it had me thinking about, because I'll go into detail later in the actual podcast, but it had me thinking about, damn, it was interesting how things lined up, especially when I first started working. Even like, haven't, or just I'll give a preview, right? I used to, as a 16-year-old, I was working at Winn-Dixie. At the time, we were staying in South Point Apartments, which was in Perrine. And the Winn-Dixie that I worked at was in the same plaza as the West Perrine Flea Market, which the West Perrine Flea Market was so fucking fire. That's where we used to get our tall tees. We used to call them Arabs back in the day. And no offense, I don't know if that's like some crazy shit, because that kind of sounds racist as hell, but we didn't call like tall tees. We called them Arabs. And so you get the 5 for 20. Either for getting $5 each or 5 for 20. And that's where they had like the fake Jordans and Air Forces and shit like that. And you'll tell what's happening. You could tell like the fucking shoes was fake, because if you bought forces from the flea market in 2 weeks, them bitches was yellow as fuck on the bottom. Anyways, I want to go into them stoke. I'm like, damn, I have been working for a minute, and it ties into like, my story and even it leading up to this point. Do you like yeah, I love Michael Jackson. I ain't finna sit here and act like I listen to every fucking Michael Jackson CD, but especially based on like his movie dropping, and also just different things I've been absorbing lately. I was thinking like, yeah, I got to go to Michael Jackson's discography, but that'll happen sooner or later. Anyways, thank you for all you guys who just tapped in right now. I was just sharing that Sunday's episode, which is the third episode, technically titled episode 2 of the Amaury Love podcast, will be based on track 2 of WVR, The Worker. And I want to share like, different jobs I had and in different eras in my life. And even like when I was working at the call center, a lot of the things that happened to me, like hip hop wise and just like in the rap world down south, contributed to me being in that environment. Because like, outside of, when you first start something, you just started. So like, you don't know what God brings to you in this universe he created, right? So I remember like when I first like, you know, when I first decided to take rapping serious, it was crazy how the universe started. And when I say universe, I'm saying the universe that God created. I don't want someone to, oh, you're not saying God, you're saying the universe and all this shit. Like I got like a homegirl be tripping every time I say that. Like, man, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm giving this for context. But it's amazing how when you decide to start something and you put action toward it, how things will start gravitating towards you. So um, when I made the decision that I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take rap serious. I'm gonna do this shit for. I believe I can do this shit. I'm gonna manifest this or whatever the case may be. Things started lining up, and even if because and I was so fucking naive. And again, I go into like. I'm playing a bit.
Yo, it's effective immediately. I'm DJ Head.
And it's your favorite homegirls
interviews. Welcome to another week of the show.
Oh,
Thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're in the chat, share the link. You know what I'm saying? Share it with somebody that you know. Share it with somebody you don't know. Put it on the timeline.
Oh, there you go. I was like, damn, how do I do this? See my fucking thing, because it popped up on my phone. I clicked it. Is that new? Oh, it is. Damn, I'm on live and fucking my show's on live, and I gotta go chill with the goddamn. My cousins is down here. Man, there's so much going on like on the back end, and I wrote a verse to a song that I wrote a verse to it a long ass time ago. My bad, I completely changed subjects. I'm just giving y'all context for this little pause. I have so much going on, and what I really want to do the most right now is go record this verse that I've been dying to fucking record. Um, what's happening? What's happening? Um, and it's just like, man, I'm so behind on shit. Like this stuff I want to watch on time. Anyways, that's a whole nother thing. And I'm about to bust a mission and watch my show on the way to bust this mission. Uh, but yeah, so on Sunday I'm going to talk about all these work experiences that I had and how. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. I was just talking about how when you start doing something, how things attract towards you. And forgive me, bro. I was watching myself back and I realized that I'm just so intelligent that my brain is going left, right, up, down, triangle, 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 and connecting everything. So I'm working on the way that I communicate and make sure I'm in the train of thought. Because I literally was just listening to my own podcast and I'm like, bro, you ain't finished the story. Hey, shout out to you from what's your name, bro? Miguel from Mexico. Shout out to you, bro. Um, so just to continue, because I want to make the short, because I got to go meet up with my cousins right now. So it's very interesting when you make a decision, things start attracting toward you, and I realize like it happened in real time, and it's crazy how, just a small thing from like, oh, you play Yu-Gi-Oh? All right, bet, bro, I play Yu-Gi-Oh too. Then it's like, oh, you make hip hop, you make rap music, and then oh shit, someone sitting in the hall like, oh shit, I make beats. Oh, word? Shit, I got a studio at the crib. Now we fucking recording in the studio, making a fucking dual mixtape. And then that turns into, oh shit, I didn't even realize the homies have been recording this whole time. You get what I'm saying? And me just thinking like, fuck, now I gotta step up because my dog Nick is the nastiest rap I've ever heard in my life. And now I need to make sure that I ain't letting the homies down. So I got all this pressure. And then so that's funny because the whole time, even now, to be honest, obviously outside of like the artists I admire and fucking believe in, but at that time, I just want to make sure like the homies needed to make sure it was hard because then now if they fuck with it and they know it's hard, then it's hard to the world. But anyways, I'll go into detail and to all that a little later on. But it was important for me I feel like it's important for me to give context because I don't know what other people's journeys look like. I don't know what it looks like for anybody else. I can only share from my experience. And then even like with earlier raps and I was saying like what I was talking about and like what I meant and like what, you know what I'm saying? I could see how even things could be perceived different, right? Like on the song Outlaw, I have a line, I was like, we moving up a familiar. I'm like, What? We moving up. I'm familiar with how the bottom fell. I spoke to little bro. He told us about the Copperfield. We had to see him go scratching Adamo. Can I stop the flow? My vibe is wavy, bro. Yeah, man. Wait, what? I said no, no. I skipped it. I said, uh, stick a flag in their terrain and throw sides for my G's. Yup, we moving up. I'm familiar with how the bottom feel. I didn't mean that like a literal sense, like on some like fucking gang shit. I meant that like I'm so good at rapping that I could step on any one of these beats and any one of these styles, and I'm gonna do me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a rep for the homies. That's exactly what I meant. But and then I'm listening to it like, damn, I hope motherfucker don't think this like I'm trying to be on some tough guy shit because that was not the context. Even though like the energy of the song is me popping my shit, but I just want to give context to the things that I mean and what and who I am and the way that I articulate myself and you know that's my goal. That's my intention. I want to make sure people understand me. I mean, I really shouldn't give a fuck because art is up to interpretation. But for anyone invested in my journey for real, and anyone invested into, um, just me, me. Because imagine I make you early fucking fan peeping game like, damn, I seen him go from here and woo. Like hopefully not. I mean, hopefully yes, but and if it doesn't, then shit, I'm just doing the shit, and hopefully, the motherfucker that's supposed to be it or whatever, they take the fuck off. Just off of seeing, my relentlessness and not giving up. Cause that's at the end of the day, I'm not gonna stop. I love this. I'll be an old man doing some shit. I'm still make hip hop music. I'll just figure it out. I don't know what songs I'm gonna make when I'm 68. Talking about being in the goddamn. I'm in the retirement home. I ain't for being no goddamn retirement home. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to talk about this stuff on Sunday, because even I want to be able to kind of relive those different moments and talk about kind of being in the workspace and like what that looked like growing up down south and just even having money. Like I know nothing like even up to this point I really don't know too much about. There's I know a lot, but it's a little to a lot of information when it comes to financial stability, wealth, all these different things, and I'm coming better to understand of it now. But as I look back and I reflect on different eras of my life and even how I was living, um, especially when I got a chance to, I could have made different decisions. And then, what I'm saying, being oblivious to everything, bro. Motherfuckers was not paying attention in economics class, bro. I was trying to get the fuck out of there so I could go finish the day so we can go back to South Point and play basketball. Or manhunt. Or fucking freeze tag or goddamn go to Eureka Park and play for bruh. Let's face it, I had like a basketball era of life. And not like I was fucking phenomenal or nothing. I was decent at most. But anyways, I can't wait to get into all that. But I just wanted to tap in real quick. I'm about to slide and see my cousins and stuff like that. That's gonna be cool. And I'm probably not gonna be on this on Saturday, but I mean tomorrow. But hopefully I can get this when I get to the crib. I don't know. A freestyle will be coming soon that that I can't wait to do. Is one of my favorite songs, and it's something I wrote to a long time ago. And I heard the beat. Someone rapped on. I heard something. If you pay, I don't know. My algorithm is. I feel like I got the most gas algorithm. My algorithm is nerd shit, hip hop shit, and you know, and bullshit. I try to just like I ain't even trying to see none of that. Anyways, it's a I heard the beat. I heard someone freestyling over the beat that I made a rap to like fucking years ago, and I heard like the words came to my head. I'm like, oh my god, I remember I really love this because I really love this beat and I love this song, and I really like at the time, you know, I feel like every verse that you write is your best verse, the best verse you could write up until that point. So, um, I was hearing it. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna take this and make like reinforce it to what I'm saying. I see the seeds in what I wrote and like what I was thinking, and now taking that and applying it to 2026. Anyways, appreciate y'all for real. I'm about to slide and watch myself at the goddamn same time, so I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.